Robert Lumley Melrose was born September 20th, 1933, in Jacksonville, Florida, the first of two sons to Dorothy and Henry Melrose. Longtime friends remember the Melrose family as intelligent and engaging, a family that emphasized education and giving back. In 1934, the Melrose family settled in Orlando. Although 7 years separated them, Ken and big brother Robert would become each other's biggest fans. Childhood friends remember that Robert, Bob to his family and close friends, had a brilliant mind, yet he was fun-loving. In high school, Robert was an academic standout and considered offers from 3 Ivy League institutions. He was accepted to Dartmouth and Yale, but was urged by a friend to consider Princeton instead. Robert eagerly enrolled in Princeton for the fall of 1950. At Princeton, Robert joined the track team and worked on the football coaching staff. He was a skilled debater in Whig Clio, a member of Dial Lodge, and active in the Student Christian Association. Concentrating in history and English, Robert earned an A for his senior thesis and graduated cum laude. Robert was just 20 in 1954 when he graduated and began his Navy tour. Ensign Melrose served on a naval destroyer, the USS Bordelon, where he was able to see much of the world. As part of the 6th Fleet, he found himself in the middle of the Suez Canal crisis. His 3-year tour provided rich materials for creative writing. Robert also grew in his love for the Lord and in the depth of his faith. He was asked to serve as ship chaplain along with his other duties. Following his tour, the now Lieutenant J.G. began graduate studies at the University of Florida. There, Robert met and fell in love with Jamie Ruth Jamerson. They married on June 11, 1958. After their honeymoon, the couple returned to Florida, moving into a little house in Gainesville. Robert was now an assistant professor and planned to return to his beloved alma mater, Princeton, to teach. The entire Melrose family reunited during a semester break. Later, Mother Dorothy recalled how much her sons talked and laughed late into the night. Robert seemed to come especially closer to us, if that were possible. That was to be the last time the family would be together. A week later, at their small duplex near the University of Florida, Robert and Jamie were both killed in an accident on February 8, 1959. Robert was 25 years old. Jamie was just 21. The terrible news reached Ken at Princeton, where he was now a student. On his desk lay an encouraging note from Robert. In it, he had urged his little brother to read Psalm 121 before each exam. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Robert and Jamie, his bride of just 8 months, are buried in Arlington National Cemetery near the tomb of the unknown soldier. Along with them are Robert's mother Dorothy and his father Henry, a veteran of both World Wars. Ken saw a distinct pattern evident in his brother's life: a persistent faith and love for Jesus Christ. Ken saw an opportunity for Robert's life of faith to be multiplied many times over in the lives of current and future Princetonians by helping to establish a permanent home near campus for Christian leadership development. Robert's life reminds us how powerfully God can use us if we serve Him faithfully with the years He is pleased to give us.